Good morning, student. Today is my lecture number 26B, and today I am going to teach a new chapter, chapter number 6. Name of chapter is Social Responsibility of Business and Business Ethics. Student, after studying this chapter, we will know the concept of social responsibility, definitions of social responsibility, the case for social responsibility, reality of social responsibility, kind of social responsibility. Social responsibility is toward different interest group, consumers, employees, shareholders, government and suppliers. Business and environment protection, type of environment, population, need for population control, etc. are given in this chapter. So let us start the chapter. First thing is introduction. In the previous chapter, we have discussed that a business cannot survive for a long time by pursuing only economic objectives. Along with economic objective, it must have some social objectives. In addition to earning profit, business must render service to society. Business is the most important organ of society, so it must try to strengthen the society. So this is the introduction of this chapter. Now, next thing is concept of social responsibility. Concept of social responsibilities. Social responsibility related to the voluntary efforts on the part of business to contribute to the social well-being. Social responsibility is the obligation of businessman toward the society. Businessmen must review the impact of their decisions and actions on the other sections of the society. They should recognize and understand the aspiration of society in which they carry on their business. The business cannot exist in isolation. The businessman make use of resources of society and earn from the member of society. So they must do something for the society. Next thing is the case for social responsibility. The case for social responsibility. The case for social responsibility. A businessman must perform social responsibility because of the following reasons. First reason is self-interest. In the long run, businessmen gain by performing social responsibilities in present day environment. The expectation of public from business has changed. Business is the creation of society and makes use of resources of society, and if business fails to satisfy the valuable needs of society, then society can revoke back its resources to survive and grow in society. For long run, the business must come to the expectation of the member of society. The way society is giving to business what it requires, in the same way business must give society what it wants. So it can be said this is the self-interest of social responsibility. Second thing is better environment for business. Better environment for business. Social responsibility creates better environment for business operations, as social responsibility improves quality of life, results in raising a standard of living, so business will get better community to conduct business. The labor will be of better quality, the consumer will be of better quality, and society will be better. So better opportunity for business will be available. Now, third point is public image. A business can improve its image in public by assuming social responsibilities. Satisfied employee, workers, customers, and suppliers contribute in success of business. The people develop faith and trust in the business, assuming its social responsibilities. Nowadays, consumers and workers are well informed. Consumers expect better quality products at reasonable price. Similarly, workers expect fair wages. If business is satisfying their expectations by assuming social responsibility, then the businessman can improve their image in the eyes of consumers and employees, etc. Now, fourth point is avoidance of government interference. Government intervention is costly to businessmen and restricts their flexibility and freedom of making decisions. For example, government has passed the Consumer Protection Act to prevent adulteration, black marketing, and other antisocial practices. Thus, social responsibilities are essential for avoiding government action against business. Now, fifth point is social power. A business firm has considerable social power. It directly affects the rate of economic growth, employment, opportunities, distribution of income, etc. Business has a corresponding responsibility toward the society. There must be a balance between the power and responsibility. Any imbalance opens the door to irresponsible behavior. The power is given to meet responsibility. If businessmen avoid it, then some of its power can be withdrawn by the government and other social group. Now, sixth point is resources used for moral justification. Resources used for moral justification. Resources used for moral justification, it means business has resources such as money, talents, expertise in technical areas, physical and financial resources, etc. The businessman can assist government with these resources in solving problems. For example, we can say that business can help in solving the problem of regional disparity by setting up industries in backward regions. Business can help in solving problem of unemployment by offering employment opportunity. The business should help society in solving its problem. Now, seventh point is contribution to social problem. Contribution to social problems means business has created some social problem such as pollution, creation of unsafe workplaces, discrimination, etc. There is a moral argument that business has an obligation to help in solving social problems because it helped in creating those or in perpetuating those problems. Businessmen must take initiative to solve social problems because these are created as a result of business operations. Now, reality of social responsibility. Next point is reality of social responsibility. After learning the case for and against social responsibility, we can conclude that business is no longer a mere economic institution, but it is also a social institution, and businessmen are the trustee of different social groups. Although business is an economic activity, so it must have primary and basic aim of earning profit and creation of wealth, but at secondary level it must try to assume its social responsibilities so that it can earn goodwill and survive in market for a long period of time. The main reasons of factors which have forced businessmen to consider their responsibilities toward society are: first is threat of public regulation. Threat of public regulation. Government is expected to perform for the welfare of a state, so they have to take care of all the sections of society. Whenever business firms are behaving in a social irresponsible manner, action is taken to regulate their activities and safeguard the interest of the people. So, this threat of public regulation is one thing which forces businessmen to follow social responsibilities. Now, second point is pressure of labor movements. Pressure of labor movement. Nowadays, even labor in our country is getting organized and they are far more educated. Labor movements also force the business enterprises to take care of welfare of labor and reward them for their efficiency. Now, third point is impact of consumer consciousness. Now, student, third point is impact of consumer consciousness. Development of mass media education has made consumers aware of their rights. In present day market, the consumer is considered as a king. So even business organizations have started following customers oriented policies. Now, fourth point is development of social standard for businessmen. Business. Today, business is no longer an institute to mint money only. According to new social standards, business is an economic activity, is not only for earning profit, but it should also fulfill its social obligations. As no business can be done in isolation, to do business, they have to interact with the members of society and satisfy the members of society. Now, point number 5, development of business education. Educated, the professional businessman prefer to perform social obligation. Educated person as consumers, investors, employees or owners have become more sensitive toward social issues. Now, sixth point is relationship between social interest and business interest. Business enterprises have realized that social and business interests are not contradictory, but they are complementary to each other. Today's businessmen have realized to that long-term benefit of business lies in serving the society. More business opportunities are available in better society. And the last point is given student development of professional managerial class. Today's ownership is separated from management. Present day professional managers have, along with different attitude toward social obligations as compared to the attitude of owner managers. Professional managers prefer to have multiple goals rather than sticking to individual goal of profit maximization. So these are the reality of social responsibility. And now I will meet you in next video, student, with some new topic. You can take a screenshot of this page. Thank you very much.